Okay, so I ordered a tree in honor of my mother. Came today. This is a great big box that it came in. It ain't supposed to be real huge, but we're gonna open it up and see how well Stark Brothers does. First of all, I hate these blasted staples in these boxes, but whatever. I know there's got to be an easy way to open the box. It feels like it comes out at the bottom. It does. So I have the tree upside down. If you can't see that, I'm sorry. Ugh. I should have brought something to cut this with. Aha! Okay, so see, the bottom comes open. And there's your tree. So what I'm going to do, that upside down. No, okay. We'll turn it over this way. And then pull the box off of it. See what we got here. A lot of stuff. It all fell over, dudes. We popped these bubbles. I hate these plastic bubbles. You know, Arbor Day sends theirs with no plastic, and I appreciate that. I wish other companies would follow suit. So what I got was a Mutsu apple tree and 3 lavender plants. And this is a semi-dwarf Mutsu apple tree, bare roots. As you can see, it's going to have to go in the ground today. Somebody used scrap paper to keep it moist. That's a good idea. It just shipped the other day, so it's still a little moist. But when I get something like this, guys, I always rinse it out good. Look, there's roots up here. This thing's got loads of roots all the way up to the where they took it out of the ground. How about that? It's got little buds on it. Stark Brothers, I'm a little impressed. For a bare root tree, this is kind of amazing. It was not cheap, mind you. A Mutsu apple tree runs from Stark Brothers was $39 or $49. I think it was $39.99. But anywhere else that had them wanted over $100 for them. And for smaller trees. As you can see, it's still moist. It's not like soppy wet, but they used, looks like office papers, which is good. That can be recycled. The plastic can't. For some reason, our recycling center over here won't recycle that kind of plastic. Okay, so yeah. I got 3 lavender, some Stark tree guards. They sent this planting instructions and how cute. Stark trees bear fruit. I think I might have to put that on the back of my car. Bear's my spirit animal. Sorry if you couldn't see all that. I thought I was in front of the camera, but I'm not. These are the tree guards. You just wrap them around the trunks so that you don't forget that you don't cut them down. And this must be my 3 lavender plants. I got these more for me than for my mom because I'm a lavender nut. And all of my lavender died this past year. I don't know what I did to it, but I killed it, apparently. I'm going to turn you guys this way. Hope you don't see me because I'm a mess. I went up and, bring me that bamboo. They're taking bamboo to the dump, and I hate that. Anyway, I went up this morning. Well, first thing I did was water all of the plants and trees because it's been getting up to 90 degrees here. I know that they said Asheville only got to like 85 or 86, but dude, I'm telling you, in Coley it was 89 degrees yesterday. Hello, Hummer. Got a hummingbird about to go to the feeder over there. You watch. He's sweet. Anyway, so I watered all the plants, and I mean that takes a good long while. Um, then I can't remember what all I've done. I'll give you a few things of what I've done. Let's see. I got my muscadine grapes, and I took them up the hill and planted them by the old clothesline. I got them day before yesterday. I didn't feel like planting them yesterday, so I hope they make it because I wasn't very well. And by the way, keep all your cardboard for the bottoms of your raised beds or to lay on a patch of grass to make soil. You lay it on a patch of grass, wet it down, put some leaf debris on it in the fall, and do that for 2 years. You have some beautiful soil that's not disturbed the little microbes and stuff that you need to have good soil. So keep your cardboard. Take metal and plastic out of it, of course, but metal's not so bad, but plastic's terrible. We have an old chicken coop up behind the house, and we have just stacked it full of cardboard. I'm just going to let it sit there and disintegrate until I've got soil that I can just scoop out and put in my gardens. Sorry, I got thirsty. So anyway, I took the storm door down. Here, I'll show you. See it? Took the storm door down and put up one of those automatically magnetic closing screen doors, and I don't know if that's going to work or not, but that's a convoluted setup there. And it ain't going to keep the bugs out of the house, but it'll do as good as that storm door was doing. See, more plastic. I think what I might do is save these to line pots with and hang the pots on my brick wall. I try to reuse what I can't recycle. I've got stacks of stuff in my big greenhouse out there. Not that little one that y'all saw earlier this year. I got stacks and stacks of old nursery pots like these, and I use them. I start my seedlings in them, and you know those plastic bubbles I just popped? I usually keep those, I don't know what I was thinking, to use as insulation in that big greenhouse in the wintertime. And in the little greenhouse when I bring it out in late winter. Before early spring. Okay, so this lavender says that it is called Phenomenal Extrasensory Perfection. And it says, excellent, no, let me put my glasses on. Elegant flower presentation, fragrance, and high oil content. Boy, I can tell because, gosh, they smell so good. Anyway, ideal for floral, culinary, and bath and beauty products. Go-to variety for landscapers. Deer-proof and low maintenance. Superb winter hardiness through zone 5. I'm in zone 7A, so I'm okay on that. Full sun, late spring to summers when they bloom. They get about 24 inches, 2 feet across, and about 2 to 2.5 feet tall. So, oh no, those are about 10-inch plants. Well, not quite 10 inches, but probably close. They ain't bad. And look, they got little buds on them. So far, Stark Brothers, you've done a good job. And if this stuff lives, I will be buying more from you. So there's my unboxing for the day. Let's see what it says about planting this. I'm sorry y'all couldn't see this. Look, it's a bear. I'm going to put it on my car. There's the receipt. And it comes with this little grow book. It says planting instructions. Read this first. It's got an 800 number and their website. Dear gardening friend, thank you for purchasing from Stark Brothers Nurseries and Orchards. We continually strive to grow and provide you with the best products available. And that's a blackbird making that big noise in the background. He's a red-winged blackbird. He's so pretty. But he knocks all the seeds out except for what he wants to eat. He's funny. I don't know if you can see him over there on the bird feeder. He's shoveling out all the little seeds and getting the big ones. Alright, but our journey with you doesn't end here. In fact, it's just the beginning. We know success doesn't just come with a quality plant or tree. It comes with the knowledge it takes to care for it. Our website, growing guides, blogs, social media channels, and emails are full of expert and timely advice. And I'm sorry I wiped my nose, but I'm about to sneeze. We'd be honored to walk beside you in your growing journey. Welcome to the Stark Brothers family. Let's grow together. And by the way, they gave me 10% off my first order, which was really awesome. So for bare root trees, you just scan this code and it'll give you the guide. Please contact us within 14 days of receipt if items are damaged, unsatisfactory, or missing from your delivery. If your tree or plant does not survive, let us know within 1 year of delivery, and a 110% credit will be issued to your account. Wow, they give you more than 100% back. How about that? So far, I'm very, very impressed with Stark Brothers. Now, I know that my mom ordered from them, and for those of you who don't know, my mother shot herself on Saturday. This is Friday following, and that's why I got the tree. My mother was depressed. If you're depressed and you need help, please seek help. If you don't want help, then, that's up to you. Mom didn't want help. She was 76 years old, and she just got tired. And I'm going to miss her every day of the rest of my life, but she's not hurting anymore. She had macular degeneration and she couldn't see. And no one was giving her any hope. Her eye doctor said, well, I'm sorry, but there's nothing I can do for you. And I researched and tried to find ways to help her, and all the ways to help her were way too out of our financial reach. So it was just a sad, sad thing. We expected it, though, because she's been saying she's going to do it for 2 years, and she finally just did it. But my mother was an excellent person. She was a very good woman. She would have given you the shirt off her back, and the skin, too, if you needed it. She was exceptional. And that's why I'm planting a tree for Mom. But anyway, I'm going to get off of the video and scan this barcode and see what they say about planting this tree. And I'm going to drink the rest of my water here, which I just spilled. I'm going to plant my lavender. And then I think I might just go inside and actually clean my house, because I haven't today. Except for I've let my RoboVac go. My son bought me a RoboVac a couple of years ago, and I love the blasted thing. I wish I could afford the upgrade. Hey, Eufy, Anchor, you want to send me an upgrade? I'll do a review on it. I love the cheapy one. The cheapy one is awesome, but I would really like to have the upgrade. Anyway, you guys listen. Here's my life lesson for the day. Has a whole lot to do with losing my mama. And I'm sorry if I scare you when I turn this camera towards myself. I haven't looked in the mirror. I have no idea what I look like. It's been very hard to lose Mom. The way we lost her was extremely hard. Somebody dies of old age, or they've been sick for a little while. It's not easier, it's just different. somebody gets killed in an accident or shoots themselves or, somebody murders them, it's it's a different feeling. It's very different. And I've been on a roller coaster, like up and down and in and out and round and side to side, and I've been dizzy and nauseated, sorry. And I've been just on this crazy ride. The first 3 days, I really couldn't do anything except sit around and eat junk food because I didn't feel like cooking, and nobody came to bring us stuff. Used to, somebody heard your mother died, they made it a point to come and, bring you stuff and see if you needed anything. And we have family that are not blood that did do some really nice stuff for us, and I really appreciate that. But when I was growing up, I can remember neighbors, and they're still doing it where my dad lives. Neighbors would hear about your mom, and they'd be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry," and next thing you know, your neighbors are bringing you comfort, and hell, my kids didn't even come see me till the second day, which I don't mind because they had to deal with it too, especially because they were very close to my mom, especially my daughter. A lot of her grandchildren were very close to her. And I'm getting around to the life lesson, I promise. Trying not to cry because it makes my eyes look like I'm 90 years old. I love being alive. And I didn't always. I used to go through fits of depression, bouts of depression like my mother. Not fits. Bouts of depression. And I went through a really hard time once. And my mom's the reason that I didn't kill myself back then. When I first got diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, I was inconsolable because I thought that because at that time I was in a wheelchair and having to walk with a cane and having spasms and just all the crazy stuff that comes with it, I thought that was going to be my life forever, and I didn't want to be here if that was going to be my life forever. But my mom told me I had something to live for, so, and I did. I've got a good husband, I've got 2 good kids. I got a good son-in-law and a good future daughter-in-law. I got a wonderful niece and a wonderful nephew and another niece that I haven't spoken to in years. I got 2 brothers. My dad, with all his faults, he loves me. And I have family I have chosen that aren't blood. So anyway, here's my whole point. The experts say that if someone's talking about suicide, they're not going to commit suicide. I don't know how many times I've read that and heard that on these flipping talk shows that are a waste of time and money. Truth is, you don't know. And the thing that I took from my mother's death so far is that when somebody does it, you can't be angry with them because, excuse me, they needed to do what they did. And you need to accept that that's who they were. And it's sad because you don't have them anymore, but it's not sad for them, okay? And all these religious beliefs about, oh, if you kill yourself, you're going to hell. I think you're going to hell if you say that. Because that Bible also says, judge not that you be not judged. So, yeah. I think you should just hold off on all your little judgments and stop trying to rule the world, because that's not what your Bible says. So, my life lesson for today is embrace the people that you love. Give them everything that you can, but don't give them so much of you that there's none left, okay? And what I mean is, make time for yourself too, because kids these days have got self-love wrong. Self-love doesn't mean a vibrator. Self-love means taking time to know yourself and work on what you don't like about yourself and be grateful for what you do like about yourself. So practice it. Practice loving yourself. The old native proverb is, I wonder if you can be alone with yourself, and if in those moments you truly enjoy the company you keep. And it took me 50 years to sit down and actually start doing that. And now I like myself. I'm 52, I'll be 53 in about, oh gosh, what's today? Okay, so 18 days I'll be 53 years old. And I've always worried about what I looked like and the fact that I'm overweight, because I'm the only overweight person in my family. And a lot of that stemmed from getting made fun of and mistreated by people who really should have treated me better, but that's okay. That's on them, not me. So I think I about forgot where I was going with that, but let's try, instead of judging ourselves so harshly, let's try to judge ourselves a little less harshly and really catch ourselves when we're judging someone else and stop judging them altogether. Their life is their life. Even your husband or your child. Now, I'm not saying don't raise your kids, with morals and all that, but what I'm saying is, don't judge them for their choices in life. We are all so quick to jump on bandwagons and judge each other. And I've done it. I've done it recently. Sometimes the Bible says also that you can judge a tree by the fruit it bears, and if it's rotten, well, But, and I'm not even a believer, okay? I have a whole different belief system. I believe in the Great Spirit and the ancestors, and that's what I live by. But I have read the Bible over 100 times, and there are some good things in it. There's some good things in the Quran. There's some good things in every religion, but religion is a bad thing, in my opinion. Anyway, religion is what causes us to judge one another, and it's what causes all the problems with our politicians, and greed, is one of the worst things, and it seems like just about every Christian that I know, and I'm sorry, some people don't fit into this group, but every religious person that I know is out for every penny they can get on this planet. And look, guys, we're all going to die, and you can't take it with you. Why don't you just worry about getting what you need, a few things that you want, and share the rest. Or just don't go for the rest. And if you don't need these great big houses, and you don't need to build new ones. My God, there's enough standing around that are empty. We could house the whole world's homeless. So how about instead of building new houses, we just fix up the ones that are here, and stop being so wasteful and hurtful to this planet, because you know what? When the planet's dead, ain't none of us gonna be here. So you better take it seriously. This has been a very convoluted life lesson. But, excuse me, carbonated water. I think that most of my viewers will understand that the convoluted message is due to the grief that I feel in my heart right now for my mother. At least I hope you guys get it. And forgive me for this terrible look today. But, see. My shirt says, I may be straight, but I don't hate. And that was the beginning of my no judgment journey. It should not concern you what another person does with their life, as long as they're not harming someone, like molesting or raping someone, or abusing, abusing someone. You people need to leave each other alone. And when I say you people, I'm talking to every person on the planet. Live your life, be kind. Chase your joy, be kind every day. Peace. Be good, guys. See ya.